Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for the group NCT Dream. They were in my list for quite a while, so I wanted to do an update on them. So yes, let's begin with the cards that they got. They got the Chariot, the Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, Six of Cups, and Queen of Swords. And then from the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, they got the card of Moon in Libra, Companionship. So, yeah, I think that honestly, there's a lot of people here that I don't think are the members. I think that it probably other people like coming to somehow assist the group or to be tutors of the group, like I wouldn't say like a manager, but probably like someone that gives them advice and helps them like achieve their goals. But I think that this year is going to be of a lot of advances and a lot of movement for NCT Dream. Definitely, I sense that there's a lot of people coming and going. I don't know. I feel like when you enter a crowded room, and when there's like, and I wouldn't say like there's a meeting. No, it's just like a bunch of people discussing and arguing, and probably it is the energy of SM buildings at the moment. There's a lot of like. A lot of people coming with new plans, and also a lot of people leaving and new people entering. So definitely something is going to change about whoever is managing them. New ideas are going to be brought in. I think that they want the group to make bigger progress, and probably yes, for them to grow and expand more. I believe that they had been doing progress because the Chariot also talks about like it's a card that represents Cancer energy. So I think that they comes from a past of making progresses. I don't think that this is a group that had been still or not active, but somehow they see that there's some weak points in the group when it comes to absences, or probably people like coming and going from the group. I don't know if that makes sense. Like they want this unit to be stable, like to really like, okay, you have these members have to be there. Like I don't know why I think that they put a lot of emphasis on this. I don't know if maybe when a member is on hiatus, for example, people freak out, or people start suspecting things, or having conspiracy theories about what's going on. So I think that they have this strong need to hide these suspicions that something is not right with the group. They want to end this. But honestly, I don't think that is the members' fault. I think that it's about their organization. Their organization, when it comes to NCT Dream, is not clear, is not good. There seems to be someone that it's always like pushing ideas, like, and this is not a member. I believe it's like a CEO or someone that just pushes ideas, but those ideas are not very, very good. They definitely insist on the group having this very like nostalgic kind of like style. I don't know if that makes sense. Like them being or having the trajectory or being very similar to a group from the past, but not from the past of like 6 years ago. No, from the past of like, I don't know, 15 years ago. They somehow want to like create this formula of them being that this no that nostalgic unit that somehow brings all the different eras together, and that they can like, they can have fans of older generations, and then have fans of the new generation, like somehow like a mix of people in the fandom. I think that this is their strategy. This is what they want with NCT Dream. And I don't know. I think that there could be like some disagreements in what they want for NCT Dream. I see them totally out of the picture. Like, I don't see the members. I only see the members like moving accordingly to what they are asked, but I don't see them like here like causing or having an influence on the group. I think that they are doing what they can. They follow the guidelines. They move accordingly to what they are being told. Definitely, I sense that this year is going to be busy, just like what I said when I did pull cards for SM artists before all this mess started. That they were going to be busy, like they were going to put to work to a lot of artists. Like, this year is going to be full of SM artists having activities and probably touring and having like a lot of, I wouldn't say promotions, but seeing them here and there, and doing a lot of content probably. So I see the guys just moving, just moving with the flow. But yes, there's this like higher ups here, there's these bosses here that they want different things. So somehow this also creates the group to actually feel a bit uncomfortable with all these people middling in here, because it seems like one has a style of work and the other one has another style of work. So it's like, a back and forth of ideas that don't make any sense. And also with this insistency of bringing back the past. I don't know what that means, but yeah. Definitely for the group, I see them like being active. I don't see hiatus for any of them. Like, I see them like doing well, like actually like looking ahead and being ready to do whatever they have to do. Like, physically they are fine. I don't know mentally, because I don't see cards here that indicate. But yeah, I think that it's the grown-ups in here, the adults in here, that are very like that make me nervous somehow, because they make a mess everywhere they go. They do not have like an stable idea of what they want to do with NCT Dream. I think that they want to emulate an old formula and pass it to the boys, but somehow it seems like the guys no longer go for that. It's like the guys are already like having their path, their style. They're already known for doing a certain thing or a certain style, and somehow they are bringing them back to another style that it had been used before, or it had been seen before. So somehow the audience could see this as a waste of potential, and them actually being very like unorganized and messy about the decisions they make. For example, about I don't know if there's members coming and going. Like, I think that it's a stable unit, right? but it seems like someone like going and then coming back, like I don't know, but definitely they have what they have available. What they are very lucky to have is that these guys are very hardworking, and that they will do what they are told, you know. And I think that they had always been like this, very disciplined. Even though I believe they are the youngest, they probably are the most disciplined. You know, they at the moment they still haven't like rebelled, like they haven't gone through a phase of being a rebel or rebelling or you know, pushing up their own ideas or vision. They just do what the company tells them, because the company has like some there's some people with huge egos in here, especially I see too, that they fight over what they think is best for the group. Um, and the members just, you know, they just want to work. They are just waiting, like looking as from the perspective of an outsider and being like, okay, when you are done arguing, we would want to have, you know, to be able to start practicing. They have that lack, that somehow that potential of having these young guys, that they are very focused on the goal. They definitely want to keep working. They want to keep moving. They don't want to be forgotten. They don't want to be like left in a dungeon. You know, they want to come out and play. I was going to say play, but no, they want to come out and work. So definitely whatever they tell them to do, they will do it. Like they are like, okay, you want us to do this concept, okay, we will do it. Like you want us to do this, okay, we will do it. You know, somehow there's a lot of also willingness from the part of the members of like, okay, like we are going to follow what you are telling us, like, you know. In this sense, I believe that this definitely shows the maturity of the members, of somehow without questioning, they are already like, and they have a lot of energy. You know, they think that they just want the opportunity. You know, so for them this is fun. For them this is exciting. So they just wish, you know, they wouldn't be so many people contradicting themselves, you know. Like probably there's a lot of arguments, you know, like, oh, I have this idea that is better than yours, you know, and it's these higher ups like arguing in front of the children, I was going to say, but no, it's in front of the guys, in front of the members. But it seems like this, you know. I think that maybe I'm catching up on this, you know, very young, like somehow seeing them like young adults, or like, I don't know, babies or children. Maybe these words are coming to me because I feel like they have seen this, or they had been witnessing this since they were really young. So it seems like, yes, they are still children in the company. Like, even though they are in their 20s, I believe, and they are of legal age. I don't know if all of them, maybe if you do know, let me know. But it seems like probably when it comes to the hierarchy or the how they had been treated in the company, they are still seen as children. So this is why I don't see them like actually like stepping up and be like, you know, middling in, or actually being like, you know, I feel a bit uncomfortable with this. No, they're just waiting on the side, you know, like, okay, when you are done like arguing, like, can we please like go back to practice, or can we please go back to do this activity that we wanted to do? Like, there's this need for these guys to somehow continue making physical efforts or continuing working, so they somehow also can be busy and avoid the drama, you know, avoid this feeling of like, oh, everyone is arguing again, or these people, they are starting like, having this, that in their eyes it's useless. I mean, and it's in their eyes because probably some of them don't know much about the strategies or business. So for them, since these guys are very full of energy and they are more action orientated, for them it's a waste of time. It's like we want to focus on our energy. They want to be busy, honestly. This is why I think that, I don't know why this comes to mind, but I have this scenario of like, do you know this scenario where, for example, there's parents arguing, like having a huge argument, and the children are there, and somehow the children are like, start like, also raising their voices, start singing and jumping around and just wanting to, act crazy and energetic and start like making noise and being annoying, because they somehow want to break off, want to, end the argument or somehow interrupt an argument. I feel like this is their energy. This is like they have these adults here, the ones that are in charge, that somehow they're like father figures or mother figures to them, and they just cannot stand to see them fighting like this, and probably they feel a bit uncomfortable, so they are like, we will go outside to play, or we will go do this, or we will go and practice, and we will go to the gym, or we will go, doing something else, that it has to do also about them releasing their frustration that way, releasing everything that is going on around them that is affecting them, is affecting them, because it seems like people just are going through moments of just really being very desperate, and actually them catching that energy of desperation, and then being like, I have to keep I have to keep dreaming, I have to keep ambitioning. So I cannot be like caught in here with this energy of people judging each other or blaming each other. I need to get away from this energy, and I need to go work on myself, because I am my own tool. These guys' bodies and their attitude, their spirit, their soul, their mental health also. They need to be balanced somehow, or they need to be as safe as possible from all this, not having repercussions on their own achievements or on their own performance. So I can see them like trying to, distract themselves with other activities, so they do not witness this, because these are moments of a lot of back and forth and a lot of discussions. So for them it must be awkward, but they will definitely, like, you will see them, they will do advances, you will see growth in them, you will see them like moving forward, even though there could be obstacles. I don't see obstacles, actually. I see like probably like, like going backwards. I don't know why. Like there could be maybe some interruptions, like maybe like, oh no, today we're not going to be able to do this, we will do it on a different day, like that, like some step backs, but I don't see like actually like I see them moving forward. I see them like completing their schedules and doing what they have to do. And also they had the Moon in Libra, the card of companionship. So I definitely think that everything that is going on is somehow helping the members to become closer with each other, to somehow like rely a lot more on each other and build a stronger companionship. I think that somehow these discussions, this bad environment, because it can get really toxic. I think that it's somehow like allowing them to, to cherish each other more. to be together more often. Probably they talk about what bothers them with each other, among each other. So they feel like they're safe that way, and somehow this also is going to be beneficial for their dynamic as a group, to overcome this and to rely more on each other and to somehow ignore what's going on around them. Somehow, like, yes, to be a bit of denial, yes. But I think that this is going to make their dynamic and their group stronger and their bond closer. They are going to, there's going to be more companionship. There's going to be more empathy between among themselves. So I think that this is a great moment for them to build like stronger connections, because they really need each other to keep moving. So this, even though these are sensitive times, them having each other, it's going to be very, very healing, and it's going to help them in a lot of ways, not only for their purpose of the group success, but also as individuals, to have each other and to be able to talk about, about things that bother them, that probably only them know the hardships and how this feels. So yes, this is all I have for them, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.